Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're continuing our series on backgrounds, that often not discussed part of character creation. A background has been around since the Player's Handbook days, and we basically have one question to ask. What did our adventurers do before they became adventurers? If you're a fighter, were you a town guard, a soldier, a mercenary? If you're a wizard, did you study in a temple, in a library, or did you wander the world in search of secrets? If you're a rogue, did you start off as a orphan on the streets or a part of a criminal organization? Any of these can be explained by your background. In the player's handbook, the backgrounds were very basic things that gave some skill proficiencies, some personality traits, a special feature that helped people round their character out and give you some roleplay potential. But as the game went on, and the newer books were released, the backgrounds became more powerful and they just had more to them. Today we are taking a jump into the Sigil and the Outlands book, and we are talking about the backgrounds within it. There are two of them, and we're going to be getting into the details of them in just a moment. But before we do, I'd like to let you know Relax Fantasy Review has memberships. For just $1 a month, you can support me here on YouTube and get a couple benefits. First, you get a little badge next to your name in the comments letting folks know that you're a supporter, but also you get early access to the videos. I upload videos every other day, and for those who are members, they get to see them a day before everyone else. If that interests you, you can click the join button just below the video down there. If it doesn't interest you, that's totally fine. I really appreciate you being here anyways. Thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting the content. So two backgrounds can be found in Sigil and the Outlands, and we're going to start with the first one, the Gate Warden. Gate Wardens are the people who stand vigil at the gates of the Outlands city Sigil. And the idea is that Sigil is this city that exists in the middle of the astral plane, and there's a bunch of gates that go to the other planes of existence, everywhere from Mount Celestia to the Nine Hells to the Abyss to Asgard to Mechanus, what have you. And the Gate Wardens guard the gates to these planes of existence. If that is your background before you became an adventurer, you start with a couple things. You get the skill proficiency, you get the persuasion skill and the survival skill. Persuasion's a good skill to have. It's very, very powerful in social interactions and such. Survival is a decent one as well, giving you tracking abilities and awareness of your environment. I'd say that overall these are a 9 out of 10 power. Nice abilities to have. You also get 2 extra languages. The languages that you get, it's recommended that they are astral-style languages, abyssal, infernal, celestial, things like that. But honestly, you can pick any 2 that you like that make sense for your character. 2 more languages is a nice little mechanical buff. That's 9 out of 10 for me as well. And then, because this is a newer background, you actually get a feat with this background. Yes, this is a background that gives you a feat. The feat is chosen for you, Scion of the Outer Planes. This feat is quite a powerful one, and we'll get to its details in just a second. Before we do, the other background that you can choose from Sigil and the Outlands, the Planar Philosopher. This one grants you the Arcana skill and one other skill of your choice. Now, it does say that if you're part of one of the guilds of Sigil, and there's several of them, then you can choose a skill associated with your guild, there's like 12 of them, so there's loads of choice here. Or you can just pick any. So, grab stealth, grab perception, grab persuasion, whatever it is that you want. I say that the ability to have Arcana, probably the best intelligence-based skill, and then any other one you want, 10 out of 10, no question. And then you also get 2 languages of your choice with the same recommendation for astral-based languages, so 9 out of 10. And you get the feat as well, Scion of the Outer Planes. Scion of the Outer Planes is given to both of these backgrounds. And it is one of those feats that just feels appropriate. First of all, you choose one of 5 different styles that you want this feat to go. Basically, you're going for upper or lower planes, and you're going for lawful or chaotic or good or evil, or you can choose like the in-between space, the astral sea. When you choose these, you get a powerful buff in the form of damage resistance. Yes, your background is going to give you damage resistance. Anything from necrotic or radiant to psychic or force or even poison damage. And then, based on which of the 5 areas you chose, you also get a free cantrip, similar to the Magic Initiate feat, except you don't get a first level spell as well. This can range from the moderately useful Sacred Flame or Chill Touch to the amazing utility Mage Hand or Minor Illusion or even Guidance, arguably the best cantrip in the game. For me, the combination of a damage resistance, of a pretty tough type to get damage resistance to, as well as a cantrip to go along with it, and none of them are bad. All the cantrips are good, all the damage resistances are good. If it were me personally, I'd probably take the one that gives me poison damage resistance and minor illusion. That's my favorite one. But the other 4 still have great combinations among them. I say this feat is 10 out of 10. Between damage resistance and magic, you've got yourself both defense and either utility or offense. And then you throw these on top of your extra languages and extra skill proficiencies, and you've got a powerful background for your character. I say Gate Warden, 9 out of 10. Planar Philosopher, 10 out of 10. These are both incredible backgrounds, and I would highly recommend anyone who wants to play a quirky character, a race or ancestry that you wouldn't normally see in the D&D worlds, take one of these backgrounds to really give them that extra alien features that makes them just that little step more interesting. Both of these are very powerful, and I highly recommend them. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below. Have a look for the join button down there, and keep your eyes peeled for more background reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.